Goldberg was known as an unstoppable force, but even legends fall. These 5 WWE superstars pushed Goldberg to his absolute limits, delivering brutal punishment that changed careers, rivalries, and wrestling history forever. From real injuries to unforgettable clashes, these moments shocked the wrestling world. Number 1. The Undertaker. The rivalry between Goldberg and The Undertaker was never built on friendship or mutual respect. From the beginning, it was clear that The Undertaker never truly liked Goldberg's wrestling style or aura. Undertaker is a perfectionist who values in-ring psychology and control, while Goldberg represented explosive power and unpredictability. This clash of philosophies made their encounters tense even before they stepped into the ring. Their most infamous confrontation came in 2019, a match that fans still discuss for all the wrong reasons. Both men were well past their physical primes, yet the expectations were enormous because of their legendary status. Unfortunately, the match turned into a disaster. Missed moves, mistimed strikes, and visible exhaustion created a dangerous environment. Goldberg suffered a severe concussion early in the match after hitting his head on the ring post. Despite this, the match continued, leading to multiple botched moments. The Undertaker delivered heavy strikes and signature moves that, under normal circumstances, would have been safe. However, Goldberg's disoriented state made everything far more dangerous. Fans could see Goldberg struggling to stay balanced, and every hit seemed to worsen his condition. While the damage wasn't intentional, the physical toll on Goldberg was undeniable. After the match, reports suggested Goldberg had suffered significant injuries, including lingering concussion symptoms and physical trauma that took months to recover from. This match permanently damaged Goldberg's aura of invincibility and became a cautionary tale about pushing legends beyond their limits. Number 2. Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar and Goldberg share one of the most intense rivalries in wrestling history. Their conflict dates back to the early 2000s, when both men were portrayed as unstoppable monsters. Unlike many rivalries, theirs was rooted in genuine competition, as both were dominant, physically gifted athletes who thrived on destruction. Lesnar has beaten Goldberg brutally on multiple occasions. Their clashes were short, explosive, and violent. Brock's suplexes, power slams, and relentless offense often left Goldberg reeling. Unlike other opponents, Brock never feared Goldberg's spear or jackhammer. He met power with power and often exceeded it. In later years, their rematches showcased Brock's evolution into a calculated destroyer. Goldberg absorbed massive punishment, including repeated suplexes that slammed his spine and neck into the mat. Each encounter visibly took years off Goldberg's career. While Goldberg did score victories, Brock's physical dominance left lasting damage. Their rivalry symbolized the passing of the torch from one powerhouse era to another. Brock Lesnar was one of the few men who could physically overwhelm Goldberg and walk away unscathed. Number 3. Scott Steiner. Scott Steiner was one of the most intense and physically dangerous opponents Goldberg ever faced. During their WCW rivalry, Steiner was known for stiff strikes, reckless aggression, and a complete disregard for safety. When Steiner attacked Goldberg, it felt real and often was. In one infamous encounter, Steiner assaulted Goldberg with such ferocity that Goldberg was reportedly knocked unconscious. Steiner's strikes were brutal, his suplexes unforgiving, and his offense relentless. Unlike scripted dominance, this rivalry blurred the line between performance and reality. Steiner resented Goldberg's rapid rise to stardom and believed he deserved the spotlight. That resentment translated into physical punishment inside the ring. Goldberg took heavy blows that rattled his body and left visible damage. These encounters contributed to Goldberg's mounting injuries during his WCW run. Scott Steiner was not just a rival, he was a genuine threat who pushed Goldberg to dangerous extremes. Number 4. Bret Hart. The Goldberg-Bret Hart story is one of the most tragic rivalries in wrestling history. In 1999, Goldberg delivered a kick that resulted in Bret Hart suffering a severe concussion. That injury ultimately ended Bret Hart's legendary career. Bret Hart later admitted that he held deep resentment toward Goldberg. While Bret never physically attacked Goldberg in revenge, their rivalry symbolized emotional and professional devastation. Bret believed Goldberg's reckless style robbed him of his livelihood. Though Bret Hart did not brutally beat Goldberg in a traditional sense, the psychological weight of their rivalry haunted Goldberg for years. Bret's criticism followed Goldberg throughout his career, permanently tarnishing his reputation among purists. This rivalry represents the cost of unsafe wrestling and the consequences of inexperience at the highest level. Number 5. Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns represents the modern generation of WWE dominance, and his clash with Goldberg symbolized a changing of eras. Roman's spear is considered one of the most devastating in WWE history, arguably more powerful and controlled than Goldberg. When Roman faced Goldberg, he showed no fear. His speed, timing, and athleticism allowed him to counter Goldberg's explosive offense. Roman delivered spears that shook Goldberg to his core, visibly staggering the veteran. This matchup demonstrated that Goldberg's era of dominance was fading. Roman Reigns absorbed Goldberg's power and returned it with precision. The physical punishment Goldberg endured highlighted the generational shift in WWE's main event scene. Roman Reigns didn't just defeat Goldberg, he exposed the limits of a legend.